Hi everybody, this is Meryl from Make a Tea Online, and we are going to show you a very simple way for you to make a lot of money or a little bit of money or any amount of money for any fundraiser or any design that you have. This is a one-shot deal. It's called a campaign. The reason I say it's a one-shot deal is because it lasts for 7 days, 14 days, or 21 days, and then at the end of that time period you have to start all over again, but during that time period you can really be a big benefit to any type of a nonprofit fundraiser team, school, or if you have a design artist or saying that you really want to get out there. So I'm going to go through the steps to show you exactly how to do it so it is easy for you to do. First of all, you go to makeateaonline.com, the website, and on the very top on our menu bar you see this campaigns. You click on campaigns, which we're going to do right now. Now you have an option here of picking one product. The campaign will work with only one product. The product comes in different sizes or colors. That is available for you, but just one product. So you have to think of what would be a product that most people would be able to wear or would be able to utilize. So let's say it could be a coffee mug, it could be, of course, a t-shirt, it could be a hoodie. You don't want to pick a lady's v-neck unless you're really just gearing towards women for your campaign, but something that everybody basically would wear would be what we call everyone's favorite shirt. We have children's sizes and adult sizes in everyone's favorite shirt, so that's a really good choice to choose when you're doing a campaign. So we're going to click on this picture, everyone's favorite shirt for the whole family. And then up here, if you're on a Mac or some mobile devices, you would go up here to design. On a PC or some other devices, at the bottom it'll say next. So we're going to go up here to design. So here you see your garment, and you see all the different colors it comes in. So the people that go onto your campaign and purchase, they can choose the design in any color that you will allow it to be in. It's always good to have options for people. So I'm going to use something that we recently did, a campaign for Make Our Schools Safe. It's a nonprofit that is near and dear to us in our area here in Coral Springs, Florida. And we just recently did one, and they were able to make in excess of $3,500 with really no outlay of expense. So that was a wonderful campaign fundraiser for Make Our Schools Safe. We're going to use their logo, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You add a graphic or logo. You want to have your logo handy, possibly on your desktop. If it's something that is going to utilize a logo, as opposed to just typing in some wording. Let's say you were having a reunion, a school reunion, you want to have your logo handy. So I would advise you to put that on your desktop so you can find it easy. Click here to design graphic or logo. I already uploaded this when we were testing out before we were recording this, and you see two logos here. This one here on the left was something that was grabbed from a website. I'm going to show you what happens when you do that. We get that a lot. It's not something we're happy that we get because we really can't print from that. Here it comes in very, very teeny tiny. Remember, a shirt is about 11 inches wide for the imprint, but a graphic that you're going to get off the internet is going to be very, very, very small. So when you take something from the internet and you blow it up to be the size of a t-shirt, it becomes what's called pixelated. It's a very small graphic and it's not going to print well. See where it says here, this image has been resized to the point where it may appear blurred, and it will be blurry. So we don't want to grab something off the internet. It's there so it loads quickly, so you can see it quickly on your screens, but it's not conducive for printing. You want to have your original logo or as close to your original logo as possible. So here is a better one, and see it comes in full size. It comes in the size that it really should be for something a larger print. It's actually a little too big, so we're just going to make it a little bit smaller. You can grab the edges there, move it over, position it. to where you think it's going to look good on a shirt. We will always make sure that we print it in the right position for a shirt, or you can use these tools over here, make it a little bit smaller, to make it larger if you need to turn it around, to angle it upside down if you want, put it back right side up if you want, and you just want your shirt to look good here. So this basically is a t-shirt that would be great for a campaign because it has a, it's a nonprofit, it's got something on it, people would wear it, and they really want to buy something and help support your campaign. So keep that in mind, or for people that want to support you as a business or an artist. This is what it would look like if somebody else chooses another color. My opinion is, why not allow people to get something in any color they want? You're still going to make money for your campaign. Okay, so let's go to the next step. Now we have our product. We can also put something on the back if you want. That's going to add to the price. Keep that in mind, but you can also add something to the back or to the sleeves. If you wanted to add text to this, it's the same way that it would be if you were, can I move this up here? If you were designing any other shirt on our website. Here's the add text bar over here. So you can say, please support okay, and then let's say you wanted to put that on top of that. You can change the color if you wanted to make it match. You can take your eyedropper here, get the same color right there. That becomes the same color as this teal color in here, which is kind of a really super neat tool. Or let's say you wanted to have a nonprofit, and this is going to be for a specific time period, like this is going to be for the summer 2020. So let's say there's a special event going on this summer and you want to put a date on it so that people who wear this, they can proudly show that they were supporting your cause in the summer or whatever date that is, or if there's a special event. Or what's also very popular right now are virtual events. Virtual events are extremely popular. People don't have to worry about going someplace, being anywhere, but having a t-shirt on when you're on Zoom or any of the other conversation channels that people are on right now is a great way for unity. Okay, so here we have our design. Here's our finished design here. Okay, so now we are going to set a goal. Okay, so you got to think about what your goal is for this campaign. Well, I know that what I feel is that basically whoever makes a campaign with us, they're really a winner already because they don't have to do anything but share the URL. So just to also let you guys know, we do all the purchasing of the product, we do all the printing obviously, we do all the shipping. If you are local, you can come to our storefront and pick it up, or we ship out to all your customers. And they pay, whoever purchases a shirt, they're the ones who are making the payment. So you're not laying out any money at all for this campaign. All you're doing is sharing this URL, which is the link, for people to purchase it. So there's really, it's kind of like, I call it like a no-brainer fundraiser because it doesn't cost you anything and it doesn't cost you labor either. We're the ones who take care of all the labor. If there's a problem with a shirt, the person who purchases it contacts us. So really you have your freedom to just share the link and have people buy the shirt or a coffee mug or tote bag or beach towel or pillowcase or whatever it is, whatever product you pick. Okay, so here it is. We're on the goal. Set the selling price. It could be any profitable price that you want. So here it is that the minimum that you can list this shirt for is $11.70. We are recommending $17. It could be $17, it could be $20, it could be $18, it could be a meaningful number to you, it could be 22, that could be your roller derby number. I don't know, whatever it is you want, you set that selling price. You have to also try to figure out how many products you're going to sell. It defaults to 50, and if you want to start at 50, then that is fine. So Make a Tea online, unlike the other stores that do similar campaigns, we print no matter how many orders we get. If we get one order, we're going to print that order. If we get 100 orders, we're going to print 100. If we get 1,000, we're going to print 1,000. Whatever your goal is does not matter. We will still print. But this goal and this number here and your profit will reflect in what you see on the screen here. So in other words, if you only sell 10, then obviously your profit is not going to be as high as what it is on here. You see that this would be based on the selling price. There's about $496 profit. Of course, people are going to use coupon codes that they find. Even if it's a nonprofit, they will still do that. And so it's kind of an estimation. Okay, so let's just make it $20 as our selling price. So you can see here at $20, the profit here goes up. Of course, if you do 100 shirts, your profit goes way up. But let's just keep it at 50 shirts for right now, just for the sake of this campaign that we're doing. Okay. Now here you see it's available in all colors. Well, let's just say that your campaign was for a high school reunion, and your high school rivals were the color red, and you don't want to show the color red. You can unclick these colors here, and you can unclick any colors that you do not want to offer in your campaign. Okay, so that, I hope everybody understands that. It's kind of very, very simple there. Okay, so you set the goal. So we have our goal set, and we think we're going to sell 55 products. I don't know how it got to 55, but we'll just keep it at 55. Fulfill campaign if goal not met. And so that's what I just went over with everybody. And so I guess there's some people that don't want us to fulfill the campaign if the goal isn't met, so you would unclick that. Now we're going to add our details. Okay, so here you have the opportunity to summarize your campaign in 40 words or less. And I'm going to call this Make Our School Safe. Summer 2020. Okay, write a few words about the campaign. Okay, so here you write a little story about the campaign, or if you have a certain message that you want to get out to people. One that we just did, we had some race descriptions because it was a virtual run for the Make Our School Safe. So here we can just write, we want to make sure, oops, gotta spell it right. Everyone has a chance to learn in safety. Make our school safe. Your voice is your power. Okay, so the campaign length. So I had said in the beginning that you have options. You have 7 days, 14 days, or 21 days. So that's how long your campaign is going to run. So let's set the campaign for 14 days. What that means, this is actually very important, is that after the 14 days, that is when we gather all of the orders together and we print. We don't print before the end of the campaign. So you have to give yourself enough time, if you have an event or a specific date that everybody's going to need their shirts for, that you give it enough time for us to end the campaign, gather all the orders, and print. So we would really prefer about 2 weeks after the campaign ends to get the stuff to your customers. Okay. Campaign will end at midnight on the day you set the end date. That's Eastern Standard Time. Upload a logo. We can upload a logo to the campaign. So here we're just going to grab the same logo that we have here so that the logo shows up in the box. You can upload a banner if you want to add some, it says add some extra style. Let's say we had a picture of, I don't know if we have a picture of some people, and then you click next. Okay, so now we're going to create a username and a password. So even if you have an account with Make It Tea Online, you want to create a different username for your campaign. Okay, so I'm going to call it Meryl's Test Campaign. Okay, and I'm going to make a password here. Okay, so the URL is Meryl's Test Campaign. So I'm going to change that to Lost Test. And then your URL dot made my shirt, Make It Tea Online. You get to choose here whatever you want. If it's a comic book, you may want comic book. If it's for bags, we have a whole bunch of different names here that you can choose. But we're going to do make our school safe test dot Make It Tea Online. My first name and my email address. Okay, I agree to the terms of the campaign, and we're launching the campaign. Okay, now basically you've set yourself up, or I've set myself up, to make some extra money on this t-shirt. And all I'm going to do now is share that URL on Facebook, on Instagram, through emails, through friends, through whoever, and here is what the campaign looks like. Dum dum dum. And here it is. So here is the logo. Here's a picture of the shirt, $20. We want to make sure everyone has a chance to learn in safety, which is what I wrote there. Here's a description of the shirt so that people know the description of the shirt, so that people are going to ask about sizing or coloring or whatever. And now here's the size guide. We have a size guide so you don't have to answer their questions. And they get to pick here now whatever they want. Do they want it in pink? Here it is in pink. Here they can buy one, or they can add sizes here. You can change your size to small. You can get 3 smalls. And then they just add to the cart and they buy it, which is really, really, really cool. This shows the countdown, 14 days, 7 hours, 14 minutes, 46 seconds. And here is the URL up at the top. So basically you take this URL, copy it, you can go to Facebook, you can go to your email, you can go to Instagram, anywhere you want to share that URL, you just blast that URL to everybody. You'll get an email that has it in there also, so you can forward your email. And what a great way to make extra money. What a great way to support nonprofits. And it's super easy to do on makeitteaonline.com under the tab Campaigns. So we want you to create every day, and thanks for listening.